You think that the majority of men, marriage-minded men, would respect your past life as a scripper?
Yes. Yes. But I'm in the process of applying for the physician assistant program, and that's like my focus for the next year.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
Hi, Ivy. How are you? Do you consider yourself a part of the MT Army? The MTRs.
Honestly, I don't. What does that mean? Honestly,
How long you been watching the content on the channel?
not long.
This is your first video, isn't it?
No, this is like maybe my second or third video.
All right. My guess is that you want to disagree with me on something. Let's go. What you got for me?
Yeah. The whole thought thing or whatever. I don't know, like, what is the beef with sex workers or...
The beef with sex workers. Are you a sex worker?
I was a stripper, yeah. Yeah. So I was in the industry.
You were a stripper. Okay. How long was you stripping?
Oh, God, I think I started in like 2008.
Okay.
And
For like 10 years? For like 10 years?
Let me see. I graduated in 16. So I stopped in 2015.
I'm sorry. You graduated in 16 and you stopped when?
In 15.
You graduated in 15 and when did you stop stripping?
In 15.
So you did it for a year.
Huh?
How long did you strip for?
So between 2008 and 2015.
Okay. Got it. So your question is specific to what is my issue with sex workers, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like, why is it that like you can't have a relationship with God at the same time?
Oh, listen.
Or expect more.
You can have a relationship with whatever. What I'm saying is that you involving yourself in sex work will disqualify yourself from my criteria and most masculine men's criteria in consideration for long-term relationship and or marriage. It is my opinion and most masculine men's opinion that if you're giving away something that should be held just for me to other men for money, it's abhorrent work. It's dirty work. It's not respectable work. I would like and appreciate women that utilize their mental, their mind, in order to accomplish things throughout their life and to generate money from that. But other than that, it makes you for the streets. It deems you for the streets. Now, are there some men out there that would forgive you for your past harlot activities? Potentially. But I think that the majority of those men, you won't like either. I think that the majority of feminine women are looking for masculine men to take them seriously. But if you do sex work, it will disqualify you from most men. Let me ask you a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Do you respect the men that came down and paid money to see you naked?
No, but they pay my tuition.
So you don't respect them?
No,
Hold on. So,
no, I don't.
So you don't respect them. It's funny that you should say that. Because you not respecting them, how do I say this in the most appropriate way?
Oh, no.
Listen, you not respecting them is because they are betas. You don't respect men that do that. But it's odd that you participate with an industry that you don't respect the men that are coming in, being serviced by you, but then you expect later on in life for men to forgive you for your past hoeing ways. Mm-hmm. It's ironic. So why allow this to occur within your life, especially if you're trying to have a long-term, long-thinking strategy to create a family with a man who is the apple of your eye? why thrust yourself into the sex industry and respect and want a man to respect you for that when you didn't even respect the men that paid for your services?
Okay, that's good. Okay, so like I would be honest, like in my defense, I was young. I was what, like 27, but
I don't care about your youngness. You was a grown-ass woman when you made that grown-ass decision. And just like if I put tattoos all over my face, it was going to disqualify me from a majority of women that are considering a man of marriage and material. And my thing to you, and I try to say this to as many young women as what I possibly can before these make these errant decisions to join OnlyFans into the short term, to be scrippers into the short term, that you're making a long-term mistake. If you want family, if you want marriage from a guy that you respect. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does, but I can't honestly say that I haven't had any issues.
But you're not, do you want to get married? And are you married right now?
So I am not married. I'm going to say marriage is not like the top priority because I haven't met that person. Right?
So if you haven't met that person, then why do you also say that you don't have issues?
You said I don't have what?
You said that you don't have issues in attracting a man is essentially what you were trying to say. But yeah. You're not currently married right now, right?
Mm-mm.
So explain how you don't have issues. Are you attracting men that you would want them to get on bended knee for you?
I have, yeah.
Which means so what happened with those men? You were unable to keep them. Why is that?
I was young. I was focused on other things. And ironically as it is, even though my past is what it is public information.
Yeah.
I am respected out here.
You said you're what?
I'm respected for what I do and the things I've done. Outside of, the stripping thing.
I want to replay the equation one more time. And I want to help, because I really want to help you. Okay. You didn't respect the men that paid for your services.
No.
Now you're saying to me that men that know that you did this respect you. I think what's occurring right here is what's referred to as a cognitive dissonance, because you can't say both things and equate it to be true. And in fact, the results in your life say that it's not true. So, and it also occurred to me as well that it seems as though, although you have met worthy men, you decided to end the relationship. Why was that?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you, but you just said that you met worthy men. So why would you decide to end the relationship if you've met worthy men that you would want to get on bended knee? You see how that doesn't make sense? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you see how that doesn't make sense?
I'm trying to understand, how does it not make sense? Like I've met men, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was preoccupied with other things.
Stripping.
And it wasn't timing.
Let me ask you a question. Did those men know that you were stripping?
Yeah, the whole world knows. I mean, like, it is. Okay. It's public information. My career is centered around it.
Let me ask you another question. Do you think
my political career is centered around it?
Your political career? Hold on, we're going to get back to that. Do you think that let me ask you a question. Do you think that the majority of men, marriage-minded men, would respect your past life as a scripper?
Yes. Yes.
Let me ask you another question.
Because you know what?
If you had a son,
okay,
would you be okay with your son bringing home a stripper?
I think it depends. Are you just a stripper out here, like you for the streets as you say, or are you using it to get where you want to go? Because oftentimes, like I've seen girls that can't get out the lifestyle and they're in it for 20, 30 years with nothing to show for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to ask you this question one more time, baby girl.
Okay. Ask me the question.
Yes or no?
Okay.
If your son brought home a stripper,
Okay.
yes or no, would you be okay with that? Knowing the things that you know, knowing the things that you've seen, knowing the amount of time that you've been offered money in exchange for your insides, knowing how dangerous that it is, the type of people that you're around, knowing that so many men have seen her insides, would you be okay with that? Honestly.
I cannot. All strippers are not doing extras, though. All strippers are not participating in sex. They're not. Because when I was dancing, I had a real job, right? So I had a resume, I had a job, so I didn't need to do those things.
Okay.
I didn't need to.
But you did.
Blow somebody off for $500, right? I didn't need to do those things, right?
But and you were offered though.
Oh God, yeah, I was offered, right?
So this is like a multiple. What city are you in, by the way?
I'm in Detroit.
Okay.
But what I can say is this.
Mm-hmm.
It was the point of my life, right? I said, okay, I'm tired of where I am in life. I want to go back to school. I was making too much money at the time to get the financial aid that I needed, but yet I wasn't making enough money to pay out of pocket. And my education was important to me. So
right. Okay. So then get a separate job that's not one that takes you out of dating contention for most men. I think I got to address this as well.
When I was 27, 28 years old. Like I'm 43 now.
I got to address as well. It seems as though you alluded to that most masculine men would be okay with your past. And I'm going to vehemently disagree with that. They won't agree with your past for the reasons that here's the thing. Most masculine men are a lot more conservative in nature, and they appreciate modesty. The type of line of work that you involved yourself in is the absolute literal definition, the antagonist of modesty. They don't like what has already been sufficiently utilized. They don't like what's been used. They don't like what's been gobbled up, spit away, thrown away for garbage, for filth. They don't like that at all. And you entering in within that lifestyle will disqualify you. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the echo chambers that you're in. I'm assuming, at least at the time, most of your friends were also scrippers as well. But what I find is that there's many women.
They weren't, actually. Most of my friends were nurses, actually, because.
So are you telling me that you've never accepted money for a fun time?
No, I never had to. No.
Okay. Regardless, I think it's a bit of cap, but regardless, I think, because here's the thing, and the reason why I say it's, but the reason why I say it's cap is because, if someone is going to offer, right, like so you're doing this for money, you're doing sex work for money, right? Let's say that you make, let's say like $5,000 per week. If someone came in and offered you $20,000, that would mean really you could take 2 weeks off of work, go do something else. So if someone was to offer you that amount of money, you're saying that you would not take it?
No.
Because that's where the line is drawn.
No.
Have you been offered drugs?
No.
So you don't see.
I was drinking a lot when I was dancing. I never did any type of drugs or anything like that. But
you were around a lot of women that were addicted to drugs in order to help them through their sets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've involved yourself with so much trauma, baby girl. So for most men, so let's say like, I met you out somewhere We exchange contact information, right? And then I go back and I look up on your profile. We got to get right back to this political thing, by the way. I want to ask you more questions on that. But let's say...
You can look at my profile. You can look at my Instagram. You're not going to find like anything crazy. So... What's
your IG?
Ivy, Ivy, Nicole, Nichole. N. That's it.
Ivy Nicole N.
I
don't. Ivy Nicole IvyNicolen.
No, Nichole.
Nich. Got it.
Ole. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Oh, you're good at this. Golly.
What am I good at?
Oh, gosh. You're good at that. Hold on. Let me put this up on the screen so that we can all see real quick.
Okay. What am I good at? I'm confused.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you in a quick second. Second, baby girl.
Okay.
Let me take a look at you.
I want to know what I'm good at.
Let me take a look at you. You are fantastic at hiding the bullshit. 1,000 followers. The pretty activist, community organizer. Oh, she's good. She's good. You sneakster.
No, it's public information. Everything I do is public information.
You sneakster. Look at this shit. Look at this. You're good. You've completely hidden any semblance of your past.
No, I'm not, because I talk about it boldly.
Okay.
But when I was dancing, the only time I was half naked was when I was on stage.
Listen, this puts a monkey wrench in the MTR algorithm, okay? Because I don't see scripper at all of anything. Let me also ask you as well, do you disclose to men immediately your past?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't think that has anything to do...
No, I'm going to say this. This is why, right? It's not like, hi, my name is Ivy. I used to be a stripper, right? It's more so of, hey, we're getting to know each other. Hey, why do you do what you do, right? Why are you so involved in women's rights? Why are you so politically involved? Why is your entire political platform built around this? Well, because this is what I've done, and this is what I've seen, and this is what I know that needs to be changed.
And you don't think that legitimately that has anything to do with lowering your chances of a man selecting you?
I haven't had any issues. See, that's the thing. Like, how can I put this? I do attract like the high value man. I do, because of the circles that I'm in. I'm in.
But baby girl, they're not retaining you. They're not retaining you, right? They're not, right? Like, you have S buddies, you have situationships.
I don't.
So you're currently in a committed relationship with a young man, a long-term relationship, or a young woman?
Currently, no. I'm not in a relationship with him.
So then what's the issue? It seems like you're beating around the bush, like a les around the tush, excuse me. But it seems like you are, because, if I'm asking all these questions, but I'm also saying, doesn't it lower your dateability, your marriageability? You're saying no, that it doesn't, but then you still don't have viable options. There's a big difference between a man selecting you for situationship or butt than a man selecting you because you are a valuable option in the dating marketplace today, based off of the decisions that you have made previously within your life. Because your decisions have consequences. They do.
Okay.
All right. We agree.
Okay. But again,
we agree.
We agree. Again, like, if I would just like step out of this modern woman era for like a second, and I could be married, right? But I'm in the process of applying for the physician assistant program, and that's just like my focus for the next year.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care. Jerry.
Okay. And I think that the man that would marry you would be the same man that you didn't respect in the club. That's my argument. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. We agree.
Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't marry you.
What'd you say?
No, I wouldn't marry none of the men that were in the club.
Yeah, but that's what you qualify for. Does that not make sense?
I don't.
Hey,
What? If I had anything to hide, like, would I just be like so upfront with this?
it's not about anything to hide. I just think you're a bit delusional.
How?
You do not understand. You said that you don't respect the men that came into the club. The only type of man that would accept you for marriage, to get on bended knee and to wife up a former stripper, is the exact same type of man that you don't respect.
I disagree, though.
Okay. We're just going in circles at this point. All right. We can agree to disagree. All right, Ivy? Ivy, thank you for calling in. I think it was a fantastic, laborious conversation, but I think that we figured some things out in it. All right?
Okay.
All right. Take care, baby girl.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.